Hey everyone and welcome back to Binding of Isaac Repentance from Zero to Hero series. On the last run we played as the newly unlocked Forgotten. I say newly unlocked, it came with the booster packs I think in Afterbirth Plus. But we've unlocked him in the episode before last. Played him in the last episode, showed off how good he is by dying once and then actually winning the run. So we did It Lives, we did the Dark Path and we did Boss Rush, so I was very pleased with our progress. Now you might hear some rustling in the background, that is my co-host Millie the house cat again, who is hanging around in here. It is a balmy 22 degrees right now outside, which for Britain means like, you know, tops off like sun cream weather. But if you're from the Mediterranean, maybe wear a jumper if you're going outside. But either way, let's get back to the video. Who are we going to play this time? Just going to warm up, this is the first run of a new recording session for me. And we're going to play some Eden. Eden's basically an open book. I have to do both pathways to the completion. So let's see what happens, what we get. Hopefully maybe do boss rush. Oh, well, we have the Hero Fun card, which is pretty nice. We're not on an XL floor. This thing is like a... It explodes eventually, I think. Or I can make it explode, that's it. So I think it acts as like a dummy almost. Like a little trap dummy. Never really tried to use this before, in all honesty. I've seen it plenty of times. So maybe let's try for a second. I don't know what it's called actually. Okay. Not pleased to take 2 hits in this room. But we can recover. We almost took 3 hits in this room. This guy is moving too cleanly for me. Alright, let me check the curse room actually now that I've got I thought to do so, but then we have red hearts right now. Really like the Hero Font card because that means on the next floor I can just Hero Font to get my red heart and maybe take a devil deal. Okay, so we got 3 pennies. I'm gonna shoot fires for now. Okay, I was just hoping for another red heart out of that. Alright, let's see our item room. I didn't notice it was actually below here, otherwise I would have gone here first. I'm sorry, but we're taking Box of Spiders. Box of Spiders is just a very good item. Okay, that wasn't the best idea. Might have to Hero Font early. As in, not playing this particularly smartly right now. In other news, and I guess I should bring up since if you've been watching my series for a while, I think I mentioned this in an Isaac episode actually. Watched the Champions League final that happened last night. Bitterly disappointed with the result. I'm a Man City supporter, so you know, first I want to say congratulations to Chelsea because you know they played way better than City. They took their opportunity and they deserved to win. City, very disappointing. Tactically, I thought they got it all wrong, and I don't get it. Like, you've beaten this team with like the main team that's won the Premier League for City. Okay, sure, they've lost recently, but they've been playing with like almost a second string team against them when they've lost in 2 recent times. Why not just play your first team that's won you the title? Why tinker around with the formation in a Champions League final? I just don't get it. And of course, like always when you tinker with your formation, you don't look quite as clean. And basically they were just dominated. It was as simple as that. The midfield had no control, Chelsea just sat back. And then the other thing I would just like to mention, it's unforgivable for a Premiership team, let alone like the Champions League finalists, to not be able to deal with a 50-yard long pass the entire game shot into the channel. Well no, City never changed their strategies to adopt for it. And Chelsea got so much success by just like, I'm not going to say hoofball because like, honestly it puts down what Chelsea were doing. They were playing balls into the channels and just having Stones race Havertz and, what's his name, Werner? And it worked really well for them. And they had the best chances through most of the night. Honestly, should have won by more, really. And just City never looked clean. I just don't get how you can leave someone like Aguero out as well. I know I just said, like, you should stick with the team that won the title, but this guy's never not performed for City. It's his last game. You know, he's going to want to go out with a bang. But anyway, I think the thing that disappointed me the most, as I said, was that it was a shadow of the team at City that won the title. They just played so poorly that I think even the players will admit they left a lot on the pitch. But again, I just want to make it clear that I'm congratulating Chelsea because they also played well. They didn't let City settle, and the team just didn't look, you know, it just didn't look, what's the word for it? It's not even just clean, it's like organised. There's all seem a bit unsure of the jobs, like Foden looked really bad. De Bruyne didn't look very good at all. He's very comfortable at least. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, comfortable. Player of the match. If I'm going to do my MVP, like I'd like to do MVP for items. N'Golo Kante. Best player who's ever played in the Premier League. Again, this might be a spicy hot take for anyone that follows football. But this guy is a monster. He'll never get the plaudits because he isn't playing an attacking position, so he's not an attacking midfielder. He's just the defensive midfielder, but he will run all day for you. He's the one of the few players, like, not at City that I wish was at City. You can't have everything in life. But anyway, if you don't like football, I'll end the football talk now, because I know it's not really, like, anything to do with my channel, so... But just wanted to vent a bit about it, and as I mentioned, this is really just a platform for me to vent out my frustrations. And that was definitely one of them last night, but, you know. It's a cup competition, sometimes you get things wrong, and you get punished for it. And they were. Okay, not surprised I got hit on this room. Just to come back to the run, what is good about this run? I have insane HP and I've now got a very good defensive item. I'll just use a bomb. So we're going to deal with the devil. Right now I haven't really had much in the DPS upgrade. I have had one because I've got the screw, which is a tear up, I believe. So it's fine. Honestly, this run is, in fact it's beyond fine, it's pretty good. If I can, like, pop off on a devil deal, because we will go for a devil deal now, then we will be good to go. I'm hoping we pop off, because if we do, I'll start going fast. I'll try to make boss rush happen, because, you know, Gimpy is one of those defensive items that will make boss rush a little bit easy, because every time I get hit, I'm likely to drop a red heart. Can you just walk into one of those fires, please? Yeah. Oh my god, I put the fire out. You know what? Let me reset those balls. I'm not going to take the HP bizarrely right now. I think this is better. I've had a lot of good active items actually so far. But this is more defense, more spirit hearts, and more damage. It's less room charge than Box of Flies. Sack Dagger, by the way, very strong orbital. If I can get invulnerability, we'll make Sack Dagger pop. But I think this is one of the orbitals that, if you were asked to win the game with just an orbital, and I know this is hard now, you would pick Sack Dagger. It is so damaging. Still doesn't help my tears though, unfortunately. Boss trap room. I'll take a fun. I'll still take a fun. Financially, this was worth it. Oh my god. Okay, cool your roll down a little bit. I was kind of like, can I just run into enemies with Gimpy? But I'm not quite at that look yet. These guys explode, so let's not Sack Dagger them. Do-do-do. Play chicken with these guys. My feeling right now is that boss rush will be off the cards. I think we're going to go too slow now. I've mentioned this before, and I guess I'll mention it again. I'm not very good at aggressively using orbitals. It's something I should work on, and I know they've been... I think most of the orbitals, if not all the orbitals, were nerfed. I think they move quicker now than they used to. Why nail in this room and not this one? But as you can see right now, using Sack Dagger is way more damaging. More risky too, but... Okay, damage is improved now. My boss rush meter is rising. Admittedly, this is better for multiple enemies. But we can now deal with multiple enemies. And like rooms like this, you know, it's going to be helpful. I'd say there's more rooms as well with lots of enemies than with like one enemy. Sweet. You know what? I'll take a speed town pill, I guess. Again, more active items, not interested. I'm just going to take this. Having one in my life. I should have been more aggressive then. Okay, maybe I should be less aggressive. I'm just trying to use Sack Dagger to speed things up. We would be very appreciative of another Devil Deal. Not likely, but it would be nice. Okay. We took like 5 hits there. And this is okay. This is solid okay. A Bone Heart is nice. You know what? I don't know where the second secret room is. I don't even have any idea, so let's just move on. Let's go quick. I'm still feeling good about this run. I'm feeling less good about my play though. Right, we have a nail charge for the next room. We could try and protect this Bone Heart for as long as possible. And then we'll be good. But yeah, I'm still only on 3 damage. It's like, again, it's one of those runs where we're just slightly off being able to, like, just steamroll it. Well, again, I can't complain. I mean, I can complain. But I shouldn't complain, okay. You got me there. I didn't expect the deflection. Ooh. 5 troll bombs, not interested. Let me look at the big room next. Okay, our item room is here. Again, Jacob's Ladder, very good for rooms like this. Jacob's Ladder is honestly like a very tippy top tier item. Ooh, Pisces? Yeah. Not great. I forgot to nail on the last room, but let's do it now. By the way, nail is damage up and it gives you half a spirit heart. It's been nerfed, it used to give you a full one. Now, it doesn't. Still great though. Any like active item that gives you both offense and defense, very solid. But this run has been blessed with active items. In fact, this run's kind of blessed now that I look at the passive items. I was going to say maybe not with passive items, but it's still really good. Do I want more curse rooms? Right now, no. I have no way to exploit it. Thank you for hitting your friends. And we're going to leave. Right, bats. We can deal with bats. Especially if you run into Sack Dagger. Help. And we find the boss again pretty quickly. I don't know where the second secret room is again. In fact, we haven't been in a secret room, I think, so far this run. Pity I couldn't get one more room charge, but again, it's life. We'll get one after this, which we can take into a potential deal with the devil. It might be Krampus for all we know, so maybe this will actually be a blessing in disguise. But again, I would be in the Believer camp right now. Unless I make Devil Deal, in which case, maybe go to the Doubter camp. I'm happy for more HP as well. I'll trade that away for Devil Deals. Necropolis 1. Yeah, this is a good place for the nail. Okay. Okay. Not pleased with this damage we've taken so far. Again, it's the first session of recording, so I guess I can forgive myself a little bit. But the game will not know this. It will not forgive me, so... Perhaps, you know, consider dodging. Use the troll bomb to break the skeleton. Nice solid play. I'm a bit spooked by this. I guess the one thing the run hasn't given me is speed. I'm only at 0.89 speed, so maybe that's caused me a little bit of grief as well. Also remember it's better to hit them rather than just electrocute them. Right, another nail charge. This is not a good room for the nail, as there are no enemies. But look at that masterful dodging. Okay, we're at 14 minutes, so boss rush is definitely on the cards. I'll take a punch as the key there. If there wasn't a key, I wouldn't do this. Okay, it wasn't worth. But hey ho. You know what? I'll go in here. The bone heart is a little bit of curse room protection, I suppose. Hey, a key. I can go into 2 rooms now. And with a red heart just outside, this was pretty free, as long as I didn't get hit. If I got hit, I would have nailed to protect the bone heart. Reduce spikes, shoot fires, and leave. I'm still at the point where I'm happy to take pills. That's a dreadful pill for me. You know what? Just get out there. Stars card. You know what? Not great again. I was sort of like, hopefully this will teleport me right next to the boss. I mean, it might have done, but... So far, it's given me one more room. Again, I forgot to nail. Aha, you're hard countered by Jacob's Ladder, enemy. There when I'm excited. At least it's not in the boss fight. But I mean, I think it still could happen. Right, we need to kill the spawners. We have done. Wow, the Peeper thing actually did quite a lot of work then. Flight would be nice, but we don't have it. That's not a secret room to one side of me. This I will not do. Right, we could do with killing one of these enemies, you know, before they start shooting again. Thank you. Right, let's peep shot. You know what? I'm just gonna buy the spirit heart. In fact, I'll buy the key as well and the card. I've not seen greed yet. Greed could be coming up. Black feather. Sure. I might donate some money actually. You know what, like, r/shower thought I was thinking last night? It's weird that, like, you know, birds. If you get, like, a bird toy, like a soft bird toy, the bird toy almost certainly weighs more than the bird. Like, it's filled with, like, cotton or something. Whereas birds are just hollow bones and feathers, you know. Extremely light. Humans, it's the opposite. Humans are much heavier than their represented toy. And now, if you don't know what I mean by that, you know, maybe don't Google it. I mean, I've got this set for adults, but, you know.
Justice.
Just be careful what you Google. Anyway, again, we're not going to have a nail charge for the boss fight. This is actually a really good boss for Jacob's Ladder. Because I will just murderate the bricks with the electricity. Have to be careful of the creep and the corn hoops. Can you please stop coming towards me? Again, my damage is really, really average. But Jacob's Ladder makes it look better. Okay, I'm going to take the HP up before I walk in. We're good. We want to make boss rush now. So we're going to go fast. What time do we have? Like 3 minutes, is it? Less than 3 minutes. Okay, we want to go as fast as possible. Nail as well. I love the colour of the brimstones here. It's sky blue. Okay, we'll take the item since we're here. But I would have skipped the item room to make boss rush happen. It's also not a great item. It's not terrible, but not something I can hang my hat on. You know what? I haven't got time for this double key room. There's the tinted skull on the left. I don't need it because I want a complete boss rush. Please. Oh. Ah, I tried to get out the door to hide. I'm gonna go left and hope for the best. I'm not gonna make boss rush, I think, which is gonna hurt. If we don't make boss rush, then I guess we look for Hush Delirium. But this isn't a super run. I don't want to get like that confused. I've gone the wrong way again. Okay, I think I'm gonna say no on boss rush right now. Oh, I haven't got money. Just leave. It's a pity, but you know. I think if I got into the fight now, I could make it happen. Yeah, well, yeah, I've gone the complete wrong way. You know, it's one of those things. Eden eventually will get like a super tier run when we leave. Okay, I'll go back to the double key room now and keep it. Okay, since you've given me this, let me check. I'm just gonna pop lovers, and I've run out of keys. It's a pity because it's like I've explored quite a lot of rooms, so I think if I'd gone the right way perfectly, we would have made it. But we still got a winnable run here. It's still something that we could do push on. Push Delirium would be nice to knock out. All we're missing right now, and I know this sounds stupid, is just a little bit more damage to like back us up. I will take the Gars. Weird room. Not what I was expecting. Enjoy the brimstone laser. Okay, here it is. Oh, I have to push the button, I'm stupid. Oh my god, what did hit me then? Oh, anyway, the Hero Pump card apparently is in our rotation. By the way, I took this trinket to give me more cards. Because generally my cards seem to have been pretty good so far. Second secret room, question mark? Yes. I'm just going to keep popping lovers around. I'll take it. Right, we still have to go semi-quick to make Hush. That's not 100% guaranteed yet. But normally if you're close to boss rush pace, you'll make Hush. We're going to pop Empress. We're going to pop Screw, and we're just going to go wild. We're hoping for a Devil Deal. To trade away some Red Hearts. Good fight. We did get a Devil Deal, so we've done negative path. But I'm thinking of doing Hush Delirium. If I'm going to do Hush Delirium, then I should take the negative. Especially with my HP right now. Guppy's Paw really doesn't do anything for me, so I'm going to say no to that. I'm just going to leave. Take a nice little refreshing sip of some lemonade-based soda. Actually, I think it's lemon and lime-based soda, or even just lime-based soda, now that I think about it. Okay, this is unthinkable to get hit twice in this room. Reminiscing about soda you drank about 3 seconds earlier. Let's pull it back together again. I have been my own worst enemy recently. I guess you're always your own worst enemy. The game typically gives you the tools to, you know, succeed. Especially since Repentance has come out, I feel like it gives you more. I do feel like the balancing's better. I don't think I've had too many absolute garbage tier runs. I feel like I've had no damage upgrade, no DPS. Like, Brimstone is not a damage up per se, but it is like a damage up, if you get what I mean. Because, you know, I'm doing more damage because of the tick rate of the laser. So I guess it's a DPS up rather than a damage up. But we've had Screw, which was nice. Jacob's Ladder adds a little bit extra. You know. Just little things have added a lot to this one. Give me the bomb. You know what? I'll play you. I should play the other guy as well. And I might do that. I'm pretty good for Hush. I mean, that's garbage. I have a few red hearts on the floor. Okay. Shoot down the lane. Right, flight would have been nice for this room. God, a few red hearts on here. Secret room question mark? Okay. Secret room question mark? Okay. Secret room question mark? Secret room? It's not in here. Give me that. Go down here. Why am I doing more of this floor? I don't really know. I also don't know what I just walked into there. Oh, sorry. Nail gives you Stompy, doesn't it? I forgot. I walked into a thing that broke into red stairs. No. Please don't get in here with me. Okay. We've thrown a bit of HP away here. That isn't the secret room? Secret room? Okay, I give up. Wait, is it on the other side of this pill room? This is the last one game. I'm not giving you any more. Ooh, it's not really what I want either. So you're gonna get blown up, I'm afraid. I kind of want to see what this pill is on the top. Isn't the other one I'm excited? Oh, something's wrong, sure. I was going to say, if it's a full health pill, that'd be pretty nice for us. I'm just going to go fight the boss. I appreciate that I haven't got my red hearts filled right now, but... And you know what? I'm going to blow you up. Why? Because, you know, I feel like he's wronged me. Okay, this boss I should be pretty good at. In before I get hit like 5 times and lose the bone heart. Okay, more HP is pretty good. Kind of regret blowing up Demon Judgment now, but let's go. Okay, we have 4 minutes to do this floor. What do I need? I need some keys right now. Because currently I can't make the most of the Hush floor. But I guess more than that, I actually have to take it. Yeah, this should be an enemy I'm pretty good at. Just because of Jacob's Ladder. Shoop de Woot, I'm not going to take you, but there is definitely an advantage to taking you. Again, I've had a really great selection back to back, honestly. No. But I'm going to admit, I don't remember exactly what you do. Great pill. Actually, incredible series of pills. So Verp, like, vomits up the last pill you took. Oh.
Balls of
Let's do this.
steel.
Yeah, he vomits up the last pill you took. So I knew that was going to be balls of steel. I just took it. Now, I did, like, lose a spirit heart down on it, but this guarantees we fight Horsh. So I'm content. I do have enough keys to get my 2 items. I just can't open up all the gold chests. Okay. Not pleased with my hit there. Well, you can really see on, like, bosses where there's just one enemy. My damage isn't great. Right, a devil deal, we have plenty of time to check it. It's not very good again. Are you gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna take it, but it's pretty negligible. And we're gonna go fight Horsh, as I said we would. I wouldn't mind to somehow get 2 room charges, so I guess a battery. Because I would like Nail versus Horsh. Great, I can't see the items. There was a Tinted Rock in there, though. Top or bottom, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I baited you there. Oh, by the way, get the Tinted Rock. Doesn't, again, these are 2 items that don't really do a huge amount for me. I'll buy this. Oh. I do like Trinket Smelter, but you're not going to exactly be useful right now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Give me 5 cents. What's the card? Stars. Doesn't do a lot for me again. Okay, that's 1 more cent. That buys me a key to open up 1 more chest. Hey, that wasn't dreadful. Oh, it gives you another key as well. Okay, we honestly were blessed at the end of that. Right, when we walk into the fight, we are going to immediately press space. Not Q, we don't press Q. Don't fat finger Q, that would be bad. We have 7 damage now because of Nail. Still expect a long fight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's the first phase done. This is one of those bullet helly bosses in the game. It used to be the most, but I don't think it is anymore. I think Mother is worse. And it's got harder to dodge past it. I don't know if this is the boss with the most HP either now that I think about it. I don't know if Delirium has more. He is just a tanky son of a gun. It's the main reason why I kind of have like a mild dislike to Push. It's just because it takes so long. But I don't know, we could do some amusing runs at some point, hopefully, where we get insanely strong and then we just, like, annihilate Hush. Again, he has something called boss armor, though, that really kind of stops that happening. But you can get broken combos where you literally do melt his HP away. Not really had one yet, and we don't know what Repentance has added to make the game more broken. And I assume there must be some stuff, because there are some very hard characters this game has added. And I'm not just talking about Jacob and Esau. Right, the Continuum Tears. So far, we've done really well. Jacob's Ladder is pretty good against these flies, and I'm pretty happy to keep summoning them. That's my first hit of the fight. This is my second. This is definitely the hardest attack to dodge, in my opinion, in the Continuum pairs. And I think this was buffed because it can go on the diagonal now, I think. I think this is what happened. Sometimes I don't know if I'm making a tear effect that moves it, but I'm pretty certain it is push that's shooting on the diagonal. It used to just be up and down, which is actually not too bad to dodge. I think I got hit again then. Yeah, I did. Well, not very clean fight. Very not clean fight now, actually. This is going to be hard to dodge because of my speed. But maybe they've nerfed this attack. Because that was not as fast as it normally is. Maybe it's tied to your speed stat. Okay, that was not a safe place to stand, it turned out. Gosh, we just died. Not looking forward to fighting Delirium like this, but we'll have to remember to pick up a nail charge. Eden's Blessing has appeared in the basement. That's a nice item. And let's go to the Void Floor. If we can get this unlocked, I'd be pretty pleased. Curse of Darkness is kind of a little bit dangerous for me, actually. Okay, another feather trinket. I've already used my bird anecdotes for this episode. You get no more because I haven't got any. Two keys. We're going to do the game again, by the way, where I tried to fight Delirium last. So I will not go into a boss room that could be Delirium. Okay, I know what you do, so I will take help. Answers on a postcard how I lived through that room. And by lived, I really just mean I didn't get hit. I'm going to suspect Jacob's Ladder did a lot of work for me, but I did notice. In terms of the items, again, all I want is probably... I want speed and damage. I think they're the two most important things for me right now. If I can get either, I'd be content. But failing that, we want a... Oh, Sun card's actually pretty good. We want a nail charge to go into the fight with. So we're going to have to be careful fairly soon. I wouldn't mind to get mapping just to see how many rooms I have left. Just to make sure I don't mess this up. If we don't have a nail charge, it's not the end of the world again. But it will make it slower. Considerably slower. Right, so far both of these boss rooms could be... Oh, can they? Maybe neither of them can be now that I think about it. Can you... Can you... Because if this was a double room, it would have to go adjacent to the other ones. Yeah, it can't be. Cool. Please don't stomp on me. Stomp on me. I appreciate the work, Little Harbinger, that you're doing. Okay, this is a speed up, so again, I can't complain because that's literally what I've just asked for. Balls of Steel is excellent. Yeah, that other boss room that I went past before thinking that it could be, can't be, so let's go in here as well. I can never remember how many boss rooms it's meant to be. I think there's 7. Okay, dangerous boss. At least it'll give us some more practice on this fight, because I feel like I'm not very clean on it still. speaking of not being very clean on it. Mainly on this phase that I have problems for some reason. That helped. Okay. Through the second phase. Curse of Darkness makes this a little bit annoying. Thank you, Gimpy. Not great is what I'm going to say about this. We also lost 1 HP for this. So not great worth, right? The top left one can definitely be Delirium. Ooh, I was lucky there. Range. Doesn't matter. This room can't be Delirium either, because it has to be a double room. So if you went to the left, it's adjacent to another room. So I'm pretty certain not Delirium. What I could do, by the way, is I could walk around with the stars card and just teleport out if I accidentally went into a Delirium room, which isn't a terrible shout. The battery, by the way, is an excellent item for us. I might consider double charging my nail now. So I might not pop nail again. Did you hit me then? I don't think you did. Help. Let me out. Judgment? Not the judgment I'm after. It admittedly could be the judgment I'm after, but please, Pokemon, stay away from me. Come on! Just sneaks one through the gap. I mean, we should play the judgment realistically, because I do have red hearts on the floor. Aw, come on! I'm just taking too many hits right now. The fortunate thing is Gimpy is drastically helping my chances. Oh, I like the fact their eyes glow in the dark. The Curse of Darkness. That's neat. I don't think I've ever seen it. Or if I have seen it, I've not noticed it. This can't be Delirium. Right, Hitler's fight now. Not sure I can get this, but I wouldn't mind BFF. You know what, I should get hype behind now that I think about it. I do have a lot of ways of generating flies. Last Rags is another life up, but it'd be very dangerous to die right now. That room could be Delirium. So I fought 4 bosses. I think there's one more boss room. Good fight. This won't be good in the future, but it's okay right now because I'm not using any more charges, so... Come on, don't just run into the corner. Yes. Give me this. So by the way, I don't know if you knew this. Probably do by now. If you joke on the floor where there's not meant to be a devil deal, it'll generate a devil deal for you. Right, I have 3 rooms, they all could be Delirium. Experimental pill, that was a range down, which actually doesn't matter. Okay, I'm running a risk now because I'm assuming the more rooms I do, I'm just not going to take hits. Because otherwise I should be going in, because I don't think I'm going to get more HP right now. I've also nailed way too early. But again, I didn't know that. Why? Oh, it's the weird bomb, isn't it? Not glitter bomb. It is... Nancy Bomb, is it called? Okay, I'm going to play Demon Judgment. If I can remember where he is. Right, don't run into any traps. This is fine. Right, there is a room with spikes, and I just knocked those potentially into the corner, which is a bit annoying. Okay. I can give you more red hearts. Don't worry, there's a plentiful supply of red hearts on the floor. Shouldn't have taken that one first. My mistake. Right, we'll go back. We'll almost certainly get this guy to pay out. But we also want to make sure he pays out in such a way that, you know, Emperor's a bit risky. We want him to pay out in such a way that I can pick up the red hearts again. Because I don't want to go into the fight with, you know, no health. But again, just not quite happy about this run right now. If I was happy, I would not be doing this. Ooh, not that one. I want that one. I would also like to mention that I should have done this before I choked, because then I would have had one more heart container to play around with. And in fact, I could have left one empty. But it shouldn't make a huge difference. This guy's close to popping, I think. Yep, he's definitely close to popping, right? What do we want from this? Give me any form of damage up. I know we have 7.7 damage now that I look at it. In fact, the run has considerably improved. There is a red heart up here. Gimpy's going to help us in the fight as well to pick up some more HP. By the way, I'm going to trade Dim Bulb off. In fact, Dim Bulb was a lot of odd damage now that I look at things. Okay, there's a load of red hearts at the top of the map. I was going to say, like, I'm getting a little bit impatient. And I am getting a little bit impatient. But he could pay out with something insane. Like Abaddon. Like, if we get Abaddon now, you know, I feel 100% more confident about the run. Even by my poor dodges I've been showing off this episode. 2. Death isn't really what I'm after. Let's go this way around this time. Oh, there's one heart down here. In fact, it was double heart. I do have to be a bit wary as well, that I mentioned it. That I have to have 3 red hearts on the floor. Otherwise, it'll be a bit of a boo-boo. So there's 1, 2, there's a half here. I think this is basically the last full loop I can do of this. Before I have to use the sun card. If I want to get him to pay out. Again, double hearts don't show us 2 on the map, so for all I know, one that was full hearts could be a double. I'll take it.
Experimental pill.
Listen, you're not making my life easier. You know what? That's actually pretty nice. Magician lasts the entire floor now. I very nearly got hit by that, which would have made me a little bit salty. Do I do more rooms? Is that the answer? Anytime I get hit though, I'm putting myself at huge risk. Because I don't know he's going to give me more HP. He probably won't. By the way, there it is. I'm going to say it now, and this is a bit of a prediction. I think he's in the top left. I think he's there. But it's purely a guess. I know I haven't done this room. Or this one. I'm just trying to make my life a little bit easier.
One makes you lost.
That doesn't make my life much easier. I don't want the half heart. I do want the full one. So there's a half in here. So 1, 2, 2.5, 3. I can do him one more time. Before I have to then start doing more, you know. I have to start doing more of the map then if I want to play more. I believe he's going to do it now. This is the cycle he pays out. And if he doesn't pay out, Gimpy will pay out. Well, Gimpy paid out. It's a speed up, and I did say I wanted speed up, so I can't be too upset. Was it worth it, though? You know what? I'm going to say yeah. This was worth it. Because it makes me feel happier. Anyway, let's pick up all the red hearts, and then we'll start doing the other boss rooms. There's a full red in here. It was just a single red as well, so I'm pretty content. I could take the teleport card. Oh, I thought that was a teleport card. But I'm just not going to. Because as soon as you know where he is, then you can get 3 more items. I'm pretty confident I can do it right now. Not delirium. That's good. Honestly, that was a great hit from them. Jumper cables is pretty solid. Okay. One at the bottom. I don't think this is him, as I said, but it could be. And it's a 50-50 now, I guess. Hey, we played the gambling game right. We get damage up. Okay, we traded 1 health for some more damage. Is it worth it? Debatable. Anyway, I know where he is now. So let's do no more rooms. Now, this will be funny if he isn't there, because it means that there's actually 1 more boss room. But I think I'm right. I think there's only 7. I don't know if my mic picked up the bird cawing then, but I thought it was in the game for a brief moment. Pretty loud. Hey. Nail, nail. Heavy 11 damage. Ooh, please stay away from me. I thought Magician lasted to the floor now. Oh, it is. I just can't see it, I think. I think I saw the Brimstone curve. If that's the case, we're just going to sit in the center of the map and, you know, just fire down. Like, how are you meant to dodge this, by the way, if I had, like, 1 speed? The sun card's not as good as I thought it was either, actually, now that I think about it. That's pretty lucky. Oh, he lost the bone heart. Oh well. So yeah, the reason I said it's not as good is because it's only going to give me 1 red heart, because I can't fit the bone heart, he's always going to break first. It's actually a weird situation where probably if I could have had a choice, I would have traded a bone heart for the devil deal. Will you please leave me alone? Jumper cables is paying out potentially every time like he spawns an enemy as well, which is pretty nice for me. Okay, we got hit again by the teleporting mofo. Please keep summoning enemies. Gimpy is making a late charge to be the best item that I've got at the end of the day. We're nearly halfway there, and we still have more than half the HP we started with, so... Yeah, pretty hard to dodge. Okay, say goodbye to all our HP, because it's all gone. careful, because he's moving 600 miles per hour. We're going to stun immediately because I'm scared. And now we're going to play around red hearts on the floor. I don't know why there's an ice in there, but I kind of want it. Gimpy fade out again. Play by the red hearts, and we're fine. Please leave me alone. Pretty clutch payout from Gimpy again. I didn't get that red heart, I'm scared. Might be a bit of radio silence right now. We've got nail charge. Give me the item. What a mess of a fight this is. I was kind of surprised actually when Repentance was dropped that they didn't change this boss to make it a little bit less, you know, glitchy. Like, it is kind of his brief, I suppose, to glitch around the map. Ooh. Right, keep throwing bombs at me, I guess. I appreciate that spirit heart, I don't know where it came from. I'm going to presume Gimpy. Right, we play around red hearts again. Help, 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 help. Oh, I thought I got hit. I did that. Right, nail charge. That protects me a little bit more. You're nearly dead. Okay, we're going to change our MVP. Gimpy was the MVP because I would 100% have died then, if not for Gimpy. Hey, look at that. We've got it off the post-it note. Delirium. Eden, done. Eden's souls appeared in the basement. And it's another win. Win streak 2. And look at the post-it note. Eden, done Hush, done Delirium. I'm happy with that. So, I think we're going to call it there. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Bit of a weird run, honestly, but it was, again, I feel like it got close to being, like, incredible, but without quite just getting there. Gimpy was the carry. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.